The grid is down. Streetlights are dark. Stores look like someone already cleared the shelves and left the price tags as evidence. Cash is just paper. In that moment, ordinary, cheap stuff becomes literal currency. You're not after gold. You want things that light, keep you clean, keep you warm, and that other people need enough to trade for what you lack. These are the 12 cheap essentials that will vanish first when society breaks down. Buy quietly, store wisely, repeat. 1. Lighters, the true currency of fire. A single bic is simple, but 1,000 uses. Cooking, sterilizing, lighting candles, morale. Keep dozens spread around your pockets, your car, your kitchen, and your emergency boxes. Store them in a waterproof bag and rotate. Gas leaks and old seals die. Barter angle. A lighter buys you a meal or a favor more often than a dozen bullets will. Safety note. Keep away from children and from heat sources. Lighters can fail or leak if exposed to high temperatures. 2. Matches. Stormproof redundancy. Strike anywhere is fine, but stormproof strike anywhere plus a waterproof container is better. Matches are cheap, reliable when kept dry, and one match can start dozens of fires if used with the right tinder. Keep several boxes sealed in desiccant-packed jars. Place them where lighters might fail. Barter angle. Matches are tiny, easy to trade, and everyone understands their value. Safety note. Matches can ignite at the head. Store them sealed and don't shake a container near open flames. 3. Household bleach, disinfection and cleanup. Bleach is the low-cost disinfectant that will be in demand. Surface sanitation, laundry, and emergency water treatment if you already know how to do that safely. Buy larger jugs for refilling and smaller, dated bottles to rotate. Store it cool, out of direct sunlight, and rotate every 6 months to a year because it degrades. Barter angle. A gallon of bleach trades for hygiene supplies or labor. Safety note. Never mix bleach with ammonia or acids. Those combos create dangerous gases. Keep it sealed and clearly labeled. 4. Bar soap, the hygiene staple. Plain, unscented bars last a long time, are cheap, and cover washing hands, clothes, and even small wounds for surface cleaning. Bars are easy to ration, portion, and trade. A stack of 24 bars is more valuable than one fancy bottle of body wash. Store them dry in airtight tubs to avoid mildew. Barter angle. Hygiene is dignity. Soap will be traded for favors, food, or fuel. Safety note. Keep soap dry between uses to extend life and reduce mold. If you want a printable checklist of these first 4 essentials to tuck into your gearbox, hit the link in the description now. It's a quiet way to make sure you don't forget the boring stuff that matters most. 5. Contractor trash bags, the Swiss Army plastic. These are not glamorous, and that's precisely why they're priceless. Use them as pond liners, temporary tarps, waterproofing, trash, emergency ponchos, or to line latrines. Buy by the box, dozens, and stash rolls in different locations. 1 box in the house, 1 in the attic, 1 in the car. Barter angle. They fix privacy problems and shelter problems quickly. People will trade food or tools for a stack of heavy garbage bags. Safety note. Do not use as breathing protection. Keep them away from small children due to suffocation risk. 6. Emergency blankets. Small, reflective, and deceptive. They are thin, cheap, and reflect body heat astonishingly well. Use them to line a shelter, as a signaling device, or layered inside clothing for insulation. Buy many. Think in the dozens, even up to 50 if you can, because they're disposable and remarkably versatile. Barter angle. Someone who's cold and scared values a blanket more than someone with heat. Safety note. Some emergency blankets tear easily. Store folded in a dry place and test a single one now so you know how to use it without panic. 7. Zip ties, the quick fix economy. Lightweight, cheap, and infinitely helpful for repairs, improvised harnesses, and keeping gear together. Keep assorted sizes and a box of 500 on hand. They're tiny, compact, and surprisingly useful when you need to jerry-rig something fast. Barter angle. When a radio or door hinge breaks, zip ties will be worth cold coffee or a battery. Safety note. Don't use zip ties as permanent load-bearing solutions for life-critical tasks. They degrade under UV light. Store them out of sun. 8. Duct tape, the universal temporary fix. Good duct tape outperforms cheap junk. Use it for patching, sealing, makeshift splints in a non-medical sense, waterproofing seams, or bundling things. Buy multiple rolls. Quality over quantity for this one, but still, don't rely on a single roll. Barter angle. A roll of high-quality tape can smooth over a dozen small emergencies. Safety note. Tape left in heat can get gooey and fail. Store rolls in sealed bags and keep spares. 9.
Paracord, more useful than it looks. Paracord is light, strong, and hides a little surprise. Inner strands you can pull out for small repairs when tape won't do. Use it to rig shelters, secure doors, or suspend items. Buy in lengths, think dozens of feet per person, and keep some color-coded for different uses. Barter angle. A coil of paracord trades well because it's functional for shelter, clothing repair, and even small-scale fishing lines. Safety note. Paracord is versatile, but don't use it for climbing or life support without rated equipment. Know its limits. 10. Flashlights. Quantity beats one cathedral lamp. One expensive flashlight is fine, but when power is unreliable, redundancy wins. Scatter basic LED flashlights around the house, include a hand crank or dynamo option, and keep one in each major bag or vehicle. Keep spare bulbs if your model allows, and batteries close by.
Barter angle. Light keeps fear down. People will trade critical items for a reliable flashlight. Safety note. Store flashlights in a readily accessible place and avoid leaving them in hot cars where batteries can leak. 11. Batteries, the invisible fuel. Stock all common sizes, AAA, AA, C, D, and 9 volt. Rotate them. Shelf life decreases in warm environments. Store them in original packaging or in airtight containers with desiccant, and consider a set of rechargeable cells plus a small solar charger to extend them. Think dozens, not dozens. Hundreds is better if you can swing it. Barter angle. Batteries drive radios, flashlights, medical devices, and toys. They're simple currency. Safety note. Remove batteries from devices in long-term storage to prevent corrosion. Keep rechargeables separated from disposables. 12. Hand sanitizer. Small, potent hygiene trade stock. Alcohol-based sanitizer is a quick last resort for hand hygiene when water is scarce. Buy small, sealable bottles for trade and larger jugs for your refills at home. Keep them out of direct sunlight and away from heat. Alcohol is flammable. Barter angle. Little bottles are perfect for exchange. They're light and immediately useful. Safety note. Store away from flames and avoid stashing massive quantities near heat sources. Label jugs clearly and keep them capped.
Don't hoard so aggressively that you remove supplies from the vulnerable. Buy within your means and consider buying an extra that you can donate to neighbors or local shelters before things get worse. Quick combo ideas that increase value. Pair a lighter, a couple of matches, and a small bar of soap in a sealed envelope. People will trade for that on the spot. Bundle 5 AA batteries with a compact flashlight and sell it as a home light kit. Keep a few emergency blankets folded with duct tape rolls in trash bags for instant shelter kits. What vanishes first and why? These items are small, cheap, and perform in multiple roles, so they're what people grab when panic hits. They're easy to carry, easy to trade, and they solve immediate, visceral problems: fire, light, warmth, hygiene, shelter. That's why the shelves will empty of these before anything glamorous does. Final synthesis. Owning a bunch of cheap, boring things doesn't just reduce your risk, it gives you options. In a collapsed supply chain, options are power, but they're also dignity. You can trade for medicine, barter for a ride, or just keep your family warm while systems rebuild. That's leverage without cruelty. Save this video and grab the checklist in the description. The printable lists the 12 essentials and suggested quantities so you can shop quietly and rotate responsibly. Subscribe for more clear, practical prepping lists. Remember the title: 12 cheap essentials that will vanish first. Stock them now, hoard quietly, be prepared.